Everybody in the EU and many other parts of the world knows that in the bottom of the internet now we have that little button that says, do you approve of me giving you data? Well, that's what China is going to get in essence, where internet users here can approve or disapprove of sending their data out. So it's net positive for all internet users here in China. And of course, it protects China's data, which is a big asset, right? Data is the new oil, the new black gold. So data is important, and we want to be able to keep it in our country so that it's safe.
Is it really net positive for everyone? I mean, I would think there are some big implications here for how tech companies operate in China, and it will probably make doing business more expensive.
Yeah, well, here's what it is. It's the end of China's Wild West for data and for internet companies. It's over. Now, that doesn't mean the companies are any less creative, less innovative. They're still going to be great. But how they treat data is fundamentally going to change. They're going to have to be far less cavalier with what they do with users' data and much more careful where it goes and what they do with it. So, yeah, is it going to be expensive? Well, not super expensive. But yes, for some of the multinationals in particular who are used to sending user data out, is that an additional expense for them? Yes, no question about it. Is it the end of the world for them? No, it is not a prohibitive cost for them to make their data collection compliant with these new Chinese laws.
Richard, this is part of a wider crackdown on the country's tech industry, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. When we look at these issues of personal data, what we really have to be looking at is the EU's GDPR, or General Data Protection Regulation. And that's what really makes that little button on the bottom of all of our internet screens where we have to click accept for giving the internet company the data. Now, it's not just an EU problem, it's a problem that the US has wrestled with. Now, the most famous cases for the US and data protection or data sovereignty is the recent Trump administration banning of TikTok. The Trump administration fundamentally said they do not want TikTok sending US user data out of the United States out of fear of data sovereignty, right? So these regulations that China is working with are solving the same problems that the EU and the US are also struggling to solve. And we're struggling with them because of big tech's influence in society. And we're trying to better understand exactly what that influence should be.